Thanks for tuning into Africa's Sportsman Show. We find ourselves in the Limpopo province of South Africa, right up against the Botswana border. We are just outside a small, I'm not going to call it a town, a small settlement called Maastroom, about 15 kilometers north of that. We're in what they call a drainage pipe of the Limpopo River, the river separating Botswana and South Africa. I'm on a bushbuck hunt. We're looking for a trophy bushbuck. It's quite hot. We're in January, that's why you can see it's pretty dry down here. We haven't had the normal summer rains that we used to this time of the year. So yeah, we're looking for a trophy bushbuck. We're just two guys in the field. It's me and my good buddy Alex. He's from Safari Outfitters. We left our cameraman Andrew, we left him behind. It's just, the hunt is just too difficult. We'll be explaining it a little bit later on, but just hand me the camera so I can introduce Alex. So Alex, just tell us a little bit where we are and what we're going to experience the next couple of days.
Stefan, once again, a great privilege to come together with you on a hunt in the bushveld. Obviously a target species being prime mature bushbuck ram. Obviously a lot of people might think it's not the ideal time of the year to hunt bushbuck, but in this riverine section of southern Africa that we have, because we haven't had rains yet, the leaf cover, the grass and so on is a little bit still open. As you can see, we're in this dry drainage line. If it was midsummer rains and so on, one could honestly not even move in here, so it makes hunting very tough. Obviously, as I said, going for a male bushbuck, it doesn't limit us to hunting obviously species like females and so on. So we can target a nice bushbuck and just see what it brings us.
Okay, thanks Alex. It's not going to be easy manning the camera, just the two of us, but let's see if we manage. It's pretty hot. When we left the vehicle about 20 minutes ago, it was about 43 degrees Celsius, so it's going to be a tough hunt. 30 meters in, we stepped in a pile of elephant dung, so it's going to be an awesome hunt. I mean, it's we're in prime bushveld up north, scorching hot, but really looking forward. So Alex, let's go. Not even loaded the rifle yet, and already we walked into a very fresh elephant track. So yeah, we need to keep our eyes and our ears open. We need to load the rifle. Before we go in, and actually frowned upon Alex telling me that I needed to paint my face, but as I was watching a couple of YouTube videos with regards to bow hunting, and that's where this whole thing started. Alex hunted in this area. I'm not going to say the number, but quite a few bushbuck rams in excess of 16 inches. So this is the area for them, and he's a bow hunter. So he only hunts with a bow and on the walk and stalk method. So I was so intrigued by his stories and his adventures that I decided I want to experience this for myself. But I'm not a bow hunter, and there's no way for me as a novice or what do you want to call it, bow hunter, to try and pick up a bow and try and walk and stalk an animal as elusive as a bushbuck, as a Limpopo bushbuck in this area. So I decided to limit myself. I brought along my double rifle. I shoot a 500 Nitro Express caliber with my own hand load. So the iron sight is my limit. Alex has his rangefinder with him. We would like to have a shot closer than 50 meters, just as a normal bow hunter would have. And then obviously the face paint on the face and the arms needs to go on. So yeah, let me get the cosmetics behind me, and then we can continue that.
It's quite a nice, unique area of the farm. in this hunting area that we are in at the moment. I like to call this section water rock for good reason. If you have a look here, it's actually a natural spring that has developed inside of the rock. So any time of the year you come here, be it winter, summer, whatever the case might be, one can always find this rock leaking a bit of water. If you look further on, just on the outside of the skirt, see this is where the actual Limpopo River basin is going. Quite a remarkable spot.
Just spotted a very nice ram. We bumped him about 20-25 meters. We just went across this dry river bed here, so just gonna go out on the bank, see if we can spot him. The ewe was just behind him. They were nice and calm, so hopefully we can get a chance. So Alex, please lead the way.
Stefan, if you have a look here, this is about a week old to about 12 days croc nest. She probably had a hatchling of about 30 to 40 youngsters. I was actually here around 6 days ago and managed to actually get 2 of the eggs that didn't hatch and opened them up, and we had 2 little crocs come out and we just relocated them to the river. It's quite a rare, exciting experience to come across. What's quite unique about your croc nest is the different levels and heights that she'll actually lay her eggs depicts on what sex the youngster will be. So depending on what temperature it is, a certain temperature will depict the sex of the offspring.
Yeah, that's the end of the first afternoon. What a hunt. It's been almost 3 hours in the grueling heat, and the sun is just busy setting here over the banks of the Limpopo. So yeah, we had a great afternoon. Saw numerous animals. We saw some waterbuck, some kudu, some impala, and we actually saw a few bushbuck. We saw one big male. It was very quick, about 20-25 paces away. He just crossed the dry riverbed within a second or two, so we got a quick glimpse at him. Maybe a 15-incher, nice old chocolate brown ram, but yeah, it wasn't meant to be. We saw a few ewes as well, so we've got our hopes up for tomorrow. We'll have a nice braai this evening, and then we'll start early tomorrow morning again. Just gone 5:30, nice and early in the Limpopo bushveld, cooled down a bit. Yesterday evening 8 o'clock when we reached the vehicle, it was still 36 degrees Celsius, so we're just greeting you before our makeup session. Then we're gonna hit the day on the banks of the Limpopo, looking for that elusive bushbuck. two of the big 5 elephant track here, and a nice big leopard track there. Yeah, here you can see the leopard drank water. Stood here. There's the one footprint. There's the other one. Awesome. Well, Alex, you 30-40 meters back, you stopped, you paused, and I asked you what was wrong. Did you see something? And you just said no. You don't see something, but you think you hear something. And yeah, 30 meters later, this young ram pops out of these reeds, and obviously decided not to shoot her. And then all of a sudden, this old ram stuck his head out, and I was onto him. And that's the thing about this kind of hunting, that the camera is not always rolling. So I waited a second or two for you to start the footage, and I hope we got the shot on. This was what was it, 14-15 meters? So yeah, we saw the ram go down within 50 paces. But yeah, like we said yesterday, a big piece of this is luck as well. So but the slow walking and the patience definitely paid off. I mean, we surprised these rams. They were hiding in the reeds, sleeping or whatever, and yeah, we surprised them within 20 meters. So really excited to walk up and go and see what trophy we got. So absolutely unbelievable. This nice old mature ram, already got no hair left on his neck, horns full of mud, nice dark chocolate brown color. It's just an unbelievable hunt and an unbelievable trophy. Alex, thank you so much. I mean, it's been an awesome 2 days. Yesterday afternoon was unbelievable with the clouds and the few drops of rain in this hot Limpopo province in the early parts of the year. And this morning, I mean, we bumped 3 or 4 bushbuck rams. Yesterday afternoon we bumped a big one, and yeah, this morning we actually stumbled upon these in the reeds, and we decided quickly that yes, this is the ram we want to take. And I mean, look at this, absolutely beautiful.
Alright, Stefan, from my side, on behalf of Safari Outfitters, I just want to wish you a huge congratulations. It's always a privilege hunting alongside of you. For us to come out and hunt a bushbuck like this is in God's own country is literally a privilege amongst none other. So from my side, I just want to say thank you for the opportunity for us to come out here and enjoy this.
Alex, let me thank you. I mean, this is a special place. I mean, the scenery I saw here the last 2 days is just it's difficult to describe. I mean, the reeds, the river, the big rocks, the huge trees. I mean, it's just absolutely awesome. So thank you very much for bringing me here, showing me this, and you know, to be able to experience and to walk amongst these elusive animals. It's just we've bumped, I don't know, 20 bushbuck over the last 2 days, This was the first opportunity we got on a male. We got 2 or 3 nice opportunities on a female, which if that was a ram we also could have taken, but this was literally the first, and it was, I mean, 3-4 seconds. You just got the camera on and you can hear the safety click off, and I took the shot. You almost couldn't see the animal. You were 2-3 paces in front of me, and when the first ram jumped out, this guy just froze, and they were standing exactly here where we are. The shot we took was, I don't know, 15, 18.
Yeah, around about 18 yards or so.
18 yards away. So yeah, no, what an epic hunt. Thank you so much.
Well, that's what I believe hunting's about, is creating epic memories, and I think we just created one. So
no, for sure. And on that point, a lot of guys asked me, you know, as we were preparing for this and practicing with my double, so why a double rifle? Why bring a big gun like this to shoot a small animal like this? And just again, I want to emphasize that since the first time you told me about hunting a bushbuck, a Limpopo bushbuck in the Limpopo province, in the Limpopo River, with your bow and arrow, and the amount of skill and patience and luck it takes to bag a beautiful animal, old ram like this, I mean, since that very first moment, I wanted to experience the same thing. I am not a bow hunter. Even if I tried to be, I couldn't. I wouldn't be able to do it. So, but I wanted to experience what you have, and so I thought the only way to do it is to do it with iron sights. Then, I mean, anybody can shoot an animal this size with a scoped rifle at 70-80 meters. I mean, I don't think that's a big challenge. But to get within, like you said, practice at 50, but to get within 50 meters, I think that's the real challenge. And then obviously, you know, to make a good shot with iron sights on a small animal like this is a bit more difficult than with a telescoped rifle. So, but yeah, that was the challenge, and I mean, I've experienced the last 2 days what a bow hunter here in the Limpopo River experienced, and let me tell you that I have huge respect for a guy carrying a bow and arrow, looking for not only this, any animal here, to take within 40 or what meters. That's the way to hunt. That's the proper way to hunt, and I would really like to experience it again. It's been an epic 2 days. Thank you so much, my friend. Thanks.